Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some of your underlying energies for this time. For a spirit totem, we have the polar bear, mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities, and you carry the shaman within. For an underlying chakra energy, we have the heart chakra with emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. The heart chakra is your ability to love, your ability to be open, the ability to receive and give nurturing abundance and happiness to other people and to yourself. Your underlying moon message for you is growth. This has been coming out a lot recently. For those of you who are subscribed to the Patreon, I think this has been even coming out in the first quarter moon readings. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your dimensional tarot spread. So in your peacemaker slot, we have the sun in reverse. Can you see that? Not very well. Sorry about any lighting issues. Still trying to figure out this placement. Next, we have the Nine of Swords, kind of representing mental anguish. This is the reformer slot, so this is kind of like your moral outlook on things. Next, we have the Helper with the Six of Wands here, showing kind of like a glory, a celebration. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles. This can be a clinginess. This is for your achiever here. Next, we have the Three of Swords for your artist, your individualist, kind of like your self-expression here. So these three cards can kind of represent aspects of your emotionality. And I'm just trying to understand this two energy here, because it seems here, like in the cards that we have, there's not a lot to be positive about. But yet we have the Helper with the Six of Wands, and there's a mental conflict here, kind of like in your mind space. At the Five of Wands, the Wands going to represent kind of creative conflicts as well. Your loyalist is waiting here at the Three of Wands. Not necessarily a bad thing, but the loyalist can become stuck waiting. Your enthusiast is wanting to charge forward. Maybe this is kind of like pushing the conflict for the I'm just going to move these cards over here real quick. It's kind of like inspiring. So the enthusiast to me is like learning lessons on behalf of the Enneagram. The challenger is seeing through illusions. There's something here they feel is guiding them. There's the Seven of Cups. This can do with choices, illusions. Am I making the right choice? Maybe you're feeling like you didn't. In your mental space, you're carrying some type of anguish, anxiety, burden for your reformer. So this kind of has to do with your morality. Maybe you feel like you're a bad person right now. In a way, I feel like you had to stand for your own self for some of you. Because there's something here that you need to leave behind. We have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so there is some mourning here. I'm going to go ahead and clarify what our Peacemaker is. The Peacemaker with the Sun in reverse here is clarified by the Moon. So the Sun in reverse is the Moon. Maybe, so this is like your intuition, things unknown. This could honestly maybe even be secrets, but this could be kind of like your psychic connection. This could be your dreams. I think with the Moon energy right next to this Nine of Swords, it's definitely some mental, I don't want to necessarily say burden, but Seven of Wands here. We have a defensiveness. And then the Ace of Wands. There could have been something revealed here. That I think has made you turn within a little bit. With the Four of Pentacles here, we have the Hierophant, so this morality, ethics, this can be marriage, this can be higher commitments, this could be a learned knowledge as well. Then we have the Queen of Wands, so for some of you, and then last we have the Four of Wands, which is kind of like a commitment, coming together, family, celebration, harmony, balance, security. Morally, you want this. You want the Four of Wands, but right now you have the Four of Pentacles, so you could be clinging. And maybe you're desiring this Four of Wands, this happy, kind of like home for yourself, but right now you can't have it. You desire the glory of it, but your heart is so broken that it seems like, and you want to move forward, but I think maybe you just don't know how. So maybe you're waiting. Let's see what you're waiting on here at your Three of Wands for, and this is the Achiever too with the Four of Pentacles. So with the desire, I think for this, it seems like stability, emotional partner, potentially, or something that's very passionate for you. Next we have the Three of Wands, we have the Fool. Okay, so maybe you're having to leave something behind. The Amazon of Cups, which is like the Knight of Cups. Can you see that? Okay, yes. And then we have the Eight of Wands, rapid communication. So maybe you're waiting for the results of these communications to see if you can start this new journey. You could be conflicted right now, maybe as you're awaiting this. You could feel really good in a regard because it feels like you are moving on. So it feels like for some of you, it's like you have a foot in the door of the future, but with your longing, your desire for what you deserve to build for yourself and to have for yourself, and then you have another foot kind of stuck in the door of the past with a little bit of a broken heart here. And I think you have to choose how you move forward. I feel for some of you there's something emotional you're going to have to let go of here to regain your balance. Something you're going to have to cut through, bring clarity to. Because you don't mean to be mystified in pain. It's just, it's hard. In pain, it can be hard. Especially when we don't know how to express it all the way. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your unconscious energies. On the underside of the deck, we do have boundaries for you as an unconscious moon energy during this time. Maybe you could feel when the helper is kind of like establishing better boundaries here, and maybe this is why you're feeling mystified and a little bit disgruntled. You could be feeling maybe guilty for not doing certain things. Is the helper here can have an issue with codependency, and if you're shedding maybe aspects of that type of identity, that can make you feel like you're disrupting your home or something like that. But for others of you, I think it's like you're laying down your foundation for how your relationships will be in the future, how things will be for you in this future, where you do have these better boundaries, where you do you have moved forward, you have your fresh start. There's just maybe some mourning here that you need to do to lay all of this to rest on unconscious energy, and a preview of what is in the extended. I'll be using the word, this is the Work Your Light Oracle, and I will be using this oracle deck to look at your 7 chakras to help bring your energies into balance. But as an unconscious message for that, we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You could be coming together with yourself as you kind of strive and want more. And sometimes when we change, our relationship changes, and it's not a bad thing. It just means, you know, We must continue to adapt. But we have here your crown chakra, faith, as an unconscious chakra energy. This is not this this is slightly different than the 7 chakras. But we have hope, we have support, we have miracles, we have spirituality for you. And maybe in that's where you can open your heart, so you can grow, so you can move past in this kind of just painful, a little bit of painful of the time. And lastly, as an unconscious spirit totem, you have intuitive loon. Listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. All right. I'm going to go ahead and clean up these decks just a little bit. If you all want to join me in the extended, feel free to take a look at the description box below. There are extendeds on Gumroad. You can also find them through Patreon access. I hope this message was able to resonate with you in any way, and I can't wait to see you all in the next message.